violated the ceasefire 3 times in the last 24 hours along the line of control in Jammu and Kashmir. Last week, Pakistan killed 5 Indian soldiers along the LOC, but the government of India has no response to Pakistan. Meanwhile, there have been communal clashes in Kishwar and Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistani flags were raised over there, but the government of India is trying to give a clean chit to Pakistan. Why is the government so weak in dealing with Pakistan? That's the question. We have with us Shantaram Naik, Rajya Sabha MP of the Congress, Sudhanshu Mittal of the BJP, Brigadier Retired V. Mahalingam, strategic expert, Satish Jacob, editor of NWS, and Mehmal Sarfraz, senior journalist from Pakistan. Mehmal Sarfraz, let me begin with you. What is going on over here? Why does Pakistan continue to provoke India? 3 violations of the ceasefire in the last 24 hours, 5 in the last 48 hours. What's going on?
Well, I cannot answer on behalf of the army or the state as such. But what I can say is that the civil society and the media and the people over here and the government of Mian Nawaz Sharif has condemned these incidents. They've said that these incidents must be investigated and find out who's responsible for ceasefire violations. Mr. Nawaz Sharif has also set up an inquiry commission to find out what happened when the
but Mehmal Sarfraz, here in India, this comes as a surprise. You are saying the Pakistani government is condemning the incident, but we are saying Pakistan is provoking it. Let me go to Mr. Shantaram Naik of the Congress. Mr. Naik, Pakistan beheaded an Indian soldier in January along the LOC. At that time, the Prime Minister and the Army Chief said that we will take action at a time and place of our choosing. Now Pakistan continues to violate the ceasefire. They're killing our soldiers. What is the government doing about it?
See, somehow, I feel that some serious action will be taken by Government of India. Government of India cannot tolerate this all time. But when it is, how it is, I can't say at this stage. But I feel confident that Government of India will not allow.
Well, Mr. Shantaram Naik, we've been waiting since January. In January, we were promised there would be action. Let me ask you another question. Last Friday, Hafiz Saeed led an Eid prayer in Lahore's Gaddafi Stadium. What is the government response to that?
What Gaddafi's question is, I am saying broadly that Government of India watching the steps of army, steps of individuals, terrorists in Pakistan to ultimately to arrive at a final decision what is to be done. Please, nobody
but Mr.
should
Shantaram Naik,
you're
saying as far as the LOC
country.
ceasefires are concerned, you are confident the government will do something. As far as Hafiz Saeed is concerned, you're saying the government is watching. The government is only watching and watching. Where's the action? Let me ask you a third question. Separatists provoke, Mr. Shantaram Naik, third question to you. Separatists provoke communal violence in Jammu and Kashmir. There is Pakistani flags, but Ghulam Nabi Azad, the senior minister today, said he doesn't think that Pakistan was involved in this. Why is the government of India defending the government of Pakistan?
See, there can be different perceptions of individuals. But Pakistani flags were there, it is a admitted position. Now whether Pakistan was there or not is now for Judicial Commission to go into that. Judicial Commission will inquire.
So one thing, you're confident of action. The other thing, the government is watching. The third thing, the government is doing an inquiry. They, let me go to Brigadier Mahalingam over here. Pakistan must be laughing at us. They keep kicking us and we keep making excuses.
Absolutely. I don't understand this logic of letting out Pakistan. If you notice that Pakistan has been at it time and again, and this is as per Nawaz Sharif Cape plan, which was sort of put out some time ago. And if you see every action that is taking place, it is all according to the plan. Now, take for example, first of all, the pressure on Government of India. They are doing it by violating the ceasefire. They are doing it by getting into the LOC and killing people. There is frequent militants getting across the line into Srinagar Valley. Today there is a communal violence engineered by Pakistan. and everything is going on one after the other. This is exactly as per the plan. And it is surprising, there is some people who say that Nawaz Sharif is not controlling the Pakistan and Pakistan is out of his control. Sorry, he is very much in control.
And you know what the irony over here is? And let me put this to Admiral Javed Iqbal, a former Vice Admiral of Pakistan Navy, joins us on the phone line now. Admiral Iqbal, today the Pakistan government summoned the Indian Deputy High Commissioner in Islamabad, for an explanation. You violate the ceasefire along the LOC, you kill Indian soldiers. How do you have the audacity to summon the Indian Deputy Ambassador for an explanation?
Look, you see, if we violated all, and if it is only, one-sided affair, then the government of India should also, instruct their ambassadors that they should reply accordingly. First of all, let me tell you, we should not create this hype. Indian media is creating this hype. The purpose is very
No. Admiral Iqbal, please don't accuse the Indian media of creating a hype. You people have killed 5 soldiers. You've instigated a communal clash in Kishtwar in Jammu and Kashmir. You are violating the ceasefire continually, 3 in the last 24 hours. And why should we not talk about it?
This is your perception.
Yeah.
The Pakistani, there was no such attack at all. You are, portraying it like you are portraying Bombay, and ultimately...
We have been showing visuals. What do you mean, Admiral Iqbal? Excuse me, Admiral Iqbal. We've been showing pictures showing the bullet. We've been showing...
want to discuss the issue?
There are 5 dead Indian bodies. There are 3 in Kishtwar. There are bullet holes, and we've been showing it along the LOC. Are we making it up? What are you talking about, Admiral Iqbal?
Let me tell you that if Pakistan is such a rogue state, then why should you have dialogue with Pakistan at all?
Yeah. It's a very good question. Let me put that to Sudhanshu Mittal of the BJP. This is the question, Sudhanshu. This is the question. Pakistan continues to attack us, and we have no response. And Admiral Iqbal of Pakistan is now asking that, why are you talking to us? Here our Prime Minister wants to go to New York and talk to Nawaz Sharif next month. What do you say about this, Sudhanshu?
Tushar, as Admiral Iqbal said, why are we talking to them? That's exactly what we are proposing. It is time to cease any dialogue, any diplomatic relationship for some time, because Pakistan will refuse to understand the ground realities because of their own internal compulsions of their politics in Pakistan. I am going to ask Admiral Saab, are they denying that Hafiz Saeed in the Gaddafi Stadium had given the speech, which was, I would compliment NewsX, which was shown by NewsX, the provocative speech against India? Are they denying it?
Okay, let me put that to Admiral Iqbal. Admiral Iqbal, please answer the question. We in fact just showed it a few minutes ago. Hafiz Saeed saying that, Inshallah, India nahi rahega. And you people out there are just taking it? What is this? Nawaz Sharif is saying, here's a hand of friendship, and then he's allowing Hafiz Saeed to make these vitriolic statements?
I take pity on those people who consider Hafiz Saeed is, the controlling Pakistan, or Hafiz Saeed has become God, or Hafiz Saeed. You are so scared, and you are
He's a tool of your establishment, sir. Don't take pity on us, have pity on your own self. He's a tool of your establishment who's trying to perpetrate trouble here. It's this mindset of yours because of your own political compulsion. The moment there is a democratically elected government which comes into Pakistan, you have mischief mongers like yourself and the ISI and other military establishment people who try to destabilize the democratically elected government by raising the hype about India and doing all kind of mischievous things. We just saw what happened in Kargil. Here was a man, Nawaz Sharif was trying to talk peace with us. And behind his back, you have the military establishment sabotaging it. This is exactly what was anticipated. There's nothing new. We had anticipated the moment Nawaz Sharif...
Okay, I'll tell you what, Sudhanshu, I'll tell you what, Sudhanshu, what we'll do, because Admiral Iqbal perhaps hasn't heard Hafiz Saeed. Admiral Iqbal, please hear very carefully now. Let's play out what Hafiz Saeed said just last Friday in Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore. Let's hear this now. Let's play Hafiz Saeed out here.
इंडिया ने अमेरिका के साथ मिलकर पाकिस्तान को टुकड़े करने का जो मंसूबा तश्कील दिया था, कामयाब नहीं हो सका। आज जिहाद का दौर शुरू हो चुका है। जिहाद के सामने ना रूस ठहर सका, ना अमेरिका ठहर सका। इंशाल्लाह इंडिया नहीं ठहरेगा।
You heard that, Admiral Iqbal? And you're allowing that to happen in a public stadium in Lahore.
Starting with the question, let me speak also. If Hafiz Saeed has said this thing, Bal Thackeray had been saying so many times that the Pakistan will finish, has Pakistan finished. So you don't, if somebody tells you, let me complete it for heaven's sake. एक उर्दू में मुहावरा है, अगर कोई कहे
Admiral Iqbal, Bal Thackeray and the Shiv Sena have not carried out Mumbai attacks like Hafiz Saeed and his Lashkar-e-Toiba did. But anyway, well, we'll come back to you again. Let's bring in Satish Jacob over here. The point over here, Satish, what we were talking about as far as, is what has been the government of India response. My question is, the Hindustan Times today said that the government of India seems so anxious to keep its nice boy image that we don't want to have a sharp response in Pakistan, despite what Pakistan may continue to do to us.
Jujan, you tell me, I would like to ask a question to you. I've been listening to you for some time here. Yeah. What exactly do you want India to do? Give me an answer. What would you like India to do to Pakistan?
No,
do you want a war with Pakistan?
Nobody is saying that.
Are you egging on India for a war?
No, Mr. Jacob, nobody is saying that. Nobody's advocating a war with
Pakistan.
Come on,
for God's sake.
Nobody's that. No. I'll tell you. Look, what did the Prime Minister and what did Army Chief General Bikram Singh? What did General Bikram Singh say in January this year after the Pakistanis beheaded an Indian soldier? Let me read out the quote. We will take action at a time and place of our choosing. The question is simple. Since then, they've killed 5 more people, instigated a communal violence, right? 57 or 58 or something like that, violations of the ceasefire in January. When is this action, whatever the action, when is it happening?
What action can you take? Tell me.
Commensurate action.
No, what action do you want?
Why don't we ask the Brigadier, what is the time, what is the commensurate action India can take?
Yeah, you can take any number of actions. Yeah. First of all, do you want our soldiers to be killed like this and keep watching? No, we will not accept it, number one. Number two, let me say that as far as Pakistan is concerned, this has not stopped it. We went in for...
Tell me what steps you want to take. I've heard
One, stop all talks with Pakistan.
Okay.
Withdraw your ambassador from there and reduce the level of Pakistan's this thing. Thirdly, do not give any trade-related facilities and tell them first make up your mind as to what you exactly want to do.
Okay.
If you are interested in peace,
hold on.
Stop this terrorism.
Let's get a response from Mr. Jacob. Mr. Jacob, what do you say to that?
I don't agree with him at all. It is all jingoism. Listen.
What do you think the government of India should...
Wait a minute. You let me speak because you are in the habit of interrupting everybody.
Carry on, Mr. Jacob.
If you don't want to listen to me, I will keep quiet.
Mr. Jacob, carry on. Yeah. What do you want the government to do?
The government has to keep the diplomatic link. We should never break that link of dialogue. Okay? In modern world, we can't afford a war. Do you know what will happen if we have a war? Look at your economy.
Mr. Jacob, who's talking about a war? Listen. Have I talked about a war? Has Brigadier Mahalingam suggested we go to war with Pakistan?
You are saying that,
Have I suggested we go to war with Pakistan?
That's what you are saying. You are implying that.
No. Mr. Jacob, when have I said we should go to war with Pakistan? And 3 times you're saying that you want us to go with war to Pakistan. I have never even used the word war. Why are you putting words into my mouth?
No, I am not. You are trying to sort of, browbeat everybody. What I am saying is, that we are sane people. Listen, for God's sake, you and I are on the same side. I don't want to fight with you. Just listen to my views. You may not like it, but let me say, what I'm saying is, we have to have dialogue with them. We must all know that Pakistan is not controlled by one institution. Nawaz Sharif is not in control. Wait a minute. Army is much more powerful than the civil government there. What I am saying is that the whole world is watching. The world will be on our side
if we conduct ourselves with dignity.
Yeah, but this is the problem. We always want to be the, the government of India is so keen to preserve the good boy image. So let Pakistan attack.
Can I say something, please?
Hold on, we're coming to you. Mr. Jacob, one question.
Can I say something, please?
So the Pakistanis killed 5 Indian soldiers. They carry out ceasefire violations. So we should do nothing?
No, we have, we can protest. We do the proper things. You know what?
And when has protest worked with Pakistan?
No, what will you do with tit for tat? Are you going to kill their people? Like Mr. What's his name? Baba Ramdev says that 5 of our people have died. Yeah. We should kill their 50. I mean, do you want that?
I'll tell you what. Let me bring in Admiral Javed Iqbal. Admiral Javed Iqbal, you were on a debate with me on this show about 6 months ago, and I remember you said that, India is a soft state. We in Pakistan can do whatever we want to. You can't do anything because you're a soft state.
Because if we are engaged in this illogical, irrelevant, and useless discussion, that will be the answer. I think your last speaker was absolutely right. All problems can be solved by dialogue, and the only the thing which will happen here is that such a hype will end into a war. Both are nuclear states. Somebody will behave, irresponsibility, and then you see there will be problem for the people of this region.
Pakistan killing Indian soldiers, violating the ceasefire, instigating communal violence is not hype. But if the media raises it strongly, that becomes hype. Sudhanshu Mittal, you wanted to come in.
Look, you see, that is your problem with your government. If you're not satisfied with their action, then you have all the right to question them. Why involve Pakistan in it?
Hold on, before Sudhanshu Mittal, Brigadier Mahalingam wants to come in, yes.
There was a point was made that Nawaz Sharif is not in control of the army. Now, does India want to talk to a person who's not in control of his army? They are not in control of the militants there. What are you talking with them for?
All right.
If you reach an agreement, is he going to honor your commitments?
Yeah,
Number two, one more thing. We went in for Agra talks. What happened immediately after that parliament attack? We went in for the Lahore talks. Then immediately after that, we had the Kargil. So we want to have a talk and have one more incident immediately after that. Is that the aim?
Sudhanshu Mittal, go ahead.
Jawad, the history of Pakistan is that of treachery when it comes to dialogue. We have seen that we have engaged Pakistan in a lot of dialogues, but it has turned out to be completely futile because their designs are controlled by their internal compulsions of political maneuvers between the army, the ISI and the democratically elected government there. Given their condition and given their state of government there, this mischief will continue to happen no matter how intense a dialogue we may have. So why have a dialogue at all? And secondly, the moment there is a violation of peace talks we've had, the moment there is a ceasefire violation, why can't we retaliate with more ferocity? I mean, ईंट का जवाब पत्थर से देने में दिक्कत क्या है हमें? And let me tell you, a local engagement does not mean it's a war. War is far too serious a business. Nobody is an advocate of war, but certainly we will advocate that in case we are to be humiliated by the acts of violation of ceasefire by the army of Pakistan, let us not take it lying down. Our soldiers are too precious to be made guinea pigs of the evil designs of Pakistan.
In fact, you know what?
What is wrong with that?
Sudhanshu, Defence Minister, let me put this to Brigadier Mahalingam. A.K. Antony, Defence Minister, has said today that the armed forces have the freedom to respond to the developing situation along the LOC. Now, what will that mean on the ground then?
Thank God he said for the first time that it can be done.
Yeah.
Now, and also despite that, the government of India till today has not spelled out the terms of engagement. This has not been spelled out anyway, but there is now, it is absolute possibility that we can respond to Pakistan's attacks, both at the LOC level, and secondly, we can also take action so that we can discuss, talk to Pakistan from a position of strength. It is possible and it must be done in a time and place of army's choosing.
Mr. Jacob, today the Pakistanis called the Indian Deputy High Commissioner to try and get a public relations advantage. My question is that why can't the government of India reach out to world capitals? Video record, like we are music is showing the pictures of what they've done in the LOC. Why can't our government show that to the world, put the Pakistanis in the dock?
Well, look, I mean, I understand that the feelings are running high in my country, and don't misunderstand me. You think that my heart is not beating for my country. But I am trying to say that instead of getting all worked up, we have to have an effective way, and yet in a dignified way. We are far too powerful for Pakistan in every way. Our economy is much stronger, our military is much stronger. They have tried to fight 3 wars with us. We beat them every time. Okay, we made Bangladesh a different country. We have done everything with them. We can again do it with them. Their economy is down. Whatever they are doing it's like somebody who is in a destructive mode. But what I'm trying to say is that Brigadier Mahalingam was saying that there is no use talking to Nawaz Sharif because Nawaz Sharif is not controlled. He is not. He is a new Prime Minister. I think what the army and other elements in Pakistan who do not want India and Pakistan to come together are trying their best to keep us apart. So we are playing into their hands. And what I am saying is that if Pakistan disintegrates, it will affect us. There or never. If the fire begins there, don't you think the fire will reach our doors? What I am saying is there are more. We have to find some effective way to...
Are we not going too far in our imagination?
Sorry to interrupt, there is an example. If
the problem is different. We are talking about different solutions. The hypothetical answers which are being perpetrated are so strange.
He is right. If there is fire in Afghanistan, we are, feeding the heat. If there is fire in Pakistan, you will feed the heat. Please try to understand that. Don't be, childish. The whole your logic, you see. That
Sir, so please douse your fire. Don't. We are not creating fire for you. You please douse your own fire. But instead of dousing your fire, if you are going to direct the fire towards me, what do I do? We are mute spectators.
Do we want the Pakistan to be controlled by Taliban?
Don't try to create fire here.
Mr. Shantaram Naik of the Congress, the point over here,
I mean, it is so strange that instead of creating a public opinion in your own country, that we should not engage in anti-India activity for the sake of politics. What you are trying to tell us is, we will continue to do what we are doing because we have our compulsions, but you kindly shut your eyes to it. You do not respond. Please keep engaging us in a dialogue so that we may continue to take care of our...
I never said we should not respond. I don't say that we don't respond, but respond in a different way.
Mr. Jacob, hold on, important.
Mr. Iqbal and Mr. Jacob seem to be out of tune with history and seem to be out of tune with what is required in this country.
Mr. Jacob wants to respond to Sudhanshu. Hold on, Sudhanshu. Mr. Jacob wants to respond to.
And you expect us to be mute spectators.
Mr. Jacob wants to respond to you. 1 minute. 1 minute, Sudhanshu. Mr. Jacob wants to respond to you. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Jacob.
सुधांशु साहब, आप ज़्यादा नाराज मत होइए. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि हम लोग रिस्पॉन्ड ना दें. मैं ये कह रहा हूँ हमारी रिस्पॉन्ड दूसरे तरीके की हो सकती है. ये मत भूलिए. थोड़े दिन के बाद आप पावर में आने वाले हो. फिर मैं आपसे पूछूंगा कि आप क्या करने जा रहे हो.
अगर वो हमारा सिर काटे तो हम उनका भी सिर काटेंगे. ये क्यों नहीं हो सकती है?
Okay, but let's go to Mr. Shantaram Naik from the Congress. The point of it, even Satish Jacob is agreeing. Okay, Satish Jacob may not be in favor of very strong arm tactics against Pakistan, but even he's accepting over here that India needs some response. Mr. Shantaram Naik, the point over here is January LOC beheading, no response. Pakistan violates the ceasefire 5 times last 48 hours. Government of India, no response. Hafiz Saeed makes a vitriolic speech in Lahore last Friday. Government of India, no response. Pakistan kills 5 Indian soldiers on the LOC last week. Government of India, no response. Nobody is saying go to war with Pakistan, but where is some response? There has to be some response. You can't say, let them do whatever, let them do whatever, and we will just keep taking it. There has to be some response. Where is that some response, Mr.
We taught Pakistan, please listen, we taught a lesson to Pakistan in 1948.
I'm talking about 2013, why are you talking about 1948?
We
what are
taught
you doing
them
now?
in 71. And if the country wants, we can show them a lesson in 2013.
Now you are warmongering.
Say so.
Mr. Shantaram Naik, now you are warmongering over here. Who's talking about war?
The country wants it, sir.
No, I don't think anybody's talking about war. I don't know why everybody's talking about war over here. There are ceasefire violations.
That is because you are,
I'm
your
the culprit.
language.
Mr. Jacob is the culprit, but the point over here is there are ceasefire violations and 5 soldiers have been killed. It's a devious act of Pakistan, but it doesn't merit a war. Why is everybody talking about a war? We are talking about some response, Mr. Nayak. Has some response. Aap from zero response are going straight to a war.
Please, you are also a citizen of this country. Please make a suggestion in concrete terms. Please make a suggestion in concrete terms.
Sir Naik Sahab, absence of ugliness is no indication to beauty. And absence of beauty is no indication to ugliness.
Mr. Shantaram Naik, Mr. Shantaram Naik, as far as the firings, Mr. Shantaram Naik, as far as the firings of the Pakistan's firings along the LOC are concerned, why can't we fire back on them?
Firing was, even today there was firing from our side. Who say there are no firings?
Okay.
What further action you would like to know?
Okay, when
our army is not keeping quiet.
When Hafiz Saeed is publicly calling for the decimation of India in Lahore, why is the government not even coming out with a statement?
Who is Hafiz Saeed?
Who is Hafiz Saeed? He masterminded your Mumbai attacks. What do you mean who is Hafiz Saeed? He's the most wanted man in this country.
Ask Mehmet about Hafiz Saeed.
Why should government of India should respond to an individual speech?
No, you are Mr. Naik. You asked me. You said what is it that I want? I'm saying when Hafiz Saeed calls for the public dissemination of India, why don't you even forget action? Why can't you even make a strong statement? Why can't you call the Pakistan High Commissioner over here and ask why no action was taken against him?
Why did US kill Osama in Pakistan?
Only making statements.
Jujhar, he will tomorrow say, why did US kill Osama in Pakistan? He was just an individual. By the stage logic, US should not have killed Osama bin Laden because he was just an individual and US government should not have taken cognizance of it. What a perverse logic he's talking. I mean, he's been a brigadier at whatever he has been. I expect
you would like an action like that.
What is he talking?
Why don't you tell?
You can't anyway, you can't
Mr. Shantaram Naik, you are from the ruling Congress party. Instead of asking all of us what we should be doing, you should be telling us about what action the government has taken, which is zero, and what you propose to take. Okay, I'll tell you what.
I'm asking you a suggestion.
I'll tell you what. Final question.
Why I'm asking you a suggestion.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's wind this up. Mr. Shantaram Naik, since you're in the mood today to ask everybody else, what action should be taken on Pakistan, let's give the final word to Brigadier Mahalingam. Brigadier Mahalingam, what would you advise Mr. Naik? What would you advise the government? How should India respond to these provocations of Pakistan? Final word.
First, stop talking. Tell Pakistan very categorically that make up your mind whether you want peace or not. If you want peace, stop this terrorism. When I say terrorism, cross-border firing or ceasefire violations, the movement of militants from across the border, the movement of money from across the border, support of people in this side, the militant leaders on this side, and also everything else connected with the local problems that they are creating. Let them first come to a decision whether they want peace. Let them stop all this, and thereafter we can proceed further with the talks.
All right, final word, in fact, let's give to Mr. Satish Jacob. You said there should be some response, at least from the government of India. What would you suggest?
Well, there are many ways. You know, we can engage other countries in the world who know that Pakistan is descending into chaos, is fast becoming a rogue state. We all know that. There is no control there for everybody. The Taliban